Hey guys! So recently, with all of this time inside, I've been doing a lot of thinking that I probably would not have normally been doing. And all of this thinking has led me to really question some big things, like why are we the only planet with life on it? In an infinite amount of space.
How are we the only ones?
I mean, like, that is insane. There's so much that we don't know about space and that we don't know about other planets. Why are we the only ones with life? Like, I
Make it make sense.
And on top of that, how hasn't Earth turned into an ice cube or completely exploded yet? Because if you think about it, like, the world is literally the perfect temperature for us, and I just did not understand why. So these two questions, how are we the only planet with life on it, and how hasn't Earth exploded or frozen over yet, led me to find out that water is essential for life in a planet, as far as we know. Not only do you need water to survive, you also need a way to maintain a livable. You also need something to maintain the temperature of the planet, because a lot of planets are too cold or too hot to even have water, which is part of the problem. So what I came to find out is that basically Earth has a cozy blanket on it. Earth has a blanket that keeps it the perfect temperature for us. It makes sure that Earth doesn't just freeze over or completely explode. Now this blanket is breathable, alright? There's holes in the blanket. It lets it breathe. It doesn't trap all heat on the planet. Otherwise we would all pretty much melt. What this blanket is made up of is greenhouse gases. Now those are gases that the Earth just naturally produces and sends out into the atmosphere that then stay there and create this blanket on Earth. So basically these greenhouse gases that are naturally being emitted are the fabrics of this Earth blanket. So as the sun is radiating its heat down on Earth, and then Earth is then reflecting it back up into space, as it is about to go into space, it has to go through our atmosphere, right? Which is basically our blanket. And as it is going through this Earth blanket, it then gets trapped by the fabrics in the blanket. And that makes sure that heat stays in our planet and doesn't just completely escape and go away and we freeze over and become a literal ice cube. This Earth blanket and this process that I just explained is called the greenhouse effect. When you put it in simple terms like an Earth blanket with fabrics that trap the sun's heat, it is really easy to understand. But when you look at it more scientifically, it can get complex and confusing, so just know that the greenhouse effect equals cozy blanket on Earth. Now this process that I just explained and this cozy blanket on Earth is the basis of the climate change debate. This is the whole argument of whether or not humans really have an impact on how hot our planet is getting. But instead of going into that debate and whether or not we are affecting the planet, the greenhouse effect is the basis of the climate change debate. I'll keep making videos about more of what that means, the fabrics inside of that blanket, and what you can do to try and save our planet and keep it from literally exploding. So keep coming back, subscribe, like, do whatever you want so that you can keep learning about your planet and how we can preserve our planet and make sure that we're giving it as much as it gives us. See you in the next video.
What was that? I don't know how to end it. The conclusion's just kind of awkward.
So with that said, I'll see you in the next video.